But just to give you an idea of how much snow is out here, James and Allie, this is where the kid in me comes out. Watch this. The snow is mid-calf.
Getting a ride right now could be as simple as whipping out your smartphone and pulling up an app. And as you can see, there are a couple rides in the area right now. Right on the off-ramp is where this accident occurred. If you take a look over my shoulder, you'll see a tow truck actually just showed up. And what I can tell you right now is they're working to make sure the fire is completely out. It is under control.
Hip-hop nation, hip-hop nation.
Guys, I'm just testing out the audio here on the radio, trying to figure out what's going on. They got some music going, but I'm going to turn it off and get out of this thing. I'm in a Honda Civic right now. That show within the show is where local students get to showcase their work. And if you take a look up there, they are hard at work early this morning. And this massive aircraft I'm walking out of is a Chinook helicopter. There's also a Black Hawk just across the way. Both are being used in today's training.
Perrise, has things gotten any better? No, I'm going to answer it for you.
Poor Perrise. You see this face? Does it look like it's gotten any better, James?
Absolutely not.
Wrong question.
Good job, come on.
Just a few weeks ago, he could barely move. Now Libre is showing his true character. He was severely neglected and had to be saved from a Lancaster County farm. Libre has since been adopted, and now a state lawmaker wants to draft a bill in his name.
High-profile cases like Libre's allow us an opportunity to really take a negative situation and turn that into a positive one. So we reached out to Senator Alloway to see if he'd be interested in introducing legislation now that will be known as Libre's Law.
We're one of 3 states in the whole nation that doesn't classify animal neglect, extreme neglect and abuse, as a felony.
That bill is currently being drafted along with 2 other animal cruelty bills. One would prohibit tethering a dog outside 24/7 or in extreme weather. The other would deny kennel licenses to the immediate family of those who had theirs revoked.
Dogs are family. Would you chain grandma outside?
Animal lovers all over the state hoping Libre's Law will help save more animals like Libre in the future.
Libre's Law, setting harsher punishments for other Libres out there, that's really, really cool. So fingers crossed and paws crossed that it passes.
Although this is a happy ending, there are thousands of other Libres out there that don't have as happy of an ending. And that's the purpose behind this law.
Senator Alloway hopes to introduce Libre's Law in early September. It would need to pass in both chambers by the end of November. Working for you, Perrise Thomas, ABC 27 News. Protest and outrage surrounding the shooting death of 20-year-old Earl Pinkney.
As the mother tried to get away from Mr. Pinkney, he grabbed her and pulled her back. The knife was lowered.
At Monday's news conference, Dauphin County DA Ed Marsico says police arrived to a house on Green Street Sunday night and found 20-year-old Earl Pinkney on the second-floor bedroom with a knife at his mother's throat. He says several officers in the room told Pinkney to drop the knife, but he refused.
One of the officers fired one shot, which struck Mr. Pinkney and ultimately killed him.
Once we start having respect for one another, the quality.
Disagreeing with that account and demanding answers, protesters surrounded the governor's mansion Monday afternoon.
And that's all I want, love and peace.
They were met by Kim Thomas, Pinkney's mother. She asked for peace and unity.
We all keep on sticking like this together, all this would never happen. It won't keep on happening.
Despite her own hurt, Thomas stood strong amongst protesters, offering comfort to those in need.
Whoever lost a loved one is going to be all right, because you know what? It's going to get right.
About an hour later, protesters left the governor's mansion, marching down 2nd Street, not holding their tongues in the process.
Right now, the city is failing because we have lost confidence. We have lost hope, not only in the city, not only in the police, but we lost hope and confidence within ourselves.
We do want justice. We don't want no sugar-coated answers. No, we want the truth.
Harrisburg Police Chief Thomas Carter joined protesters, even addressing the crowd, assuring them that his department would do the right thing.
I was not there in that room. Nobody here was there in that room. So we have to search for the truth, and the truth will come out.
Chief Carter even called on leaders within the church community to help keep the peace.
We've been answering that call even since last night, being with the family, listening to them, praying with them. Today, working with community leaders and elected officials to bring about some change.
We're helping de-escalate the situation. It's going to take time, It's going to take time, but it's not a time to rush to judgment, but at the same time, it's not a time to be silent.
Protesters marched through Uptown, down Green Street, making a stop in front of the home Pinckney was killed.
Understand our culture and our community. That's the only way we're going to bridge this gap.